Hello everyone, welcome to Rising Hawk Tarot. This video is for the Sun Bear Zodiac, the snake, for the month of August. So we're doing a medicine wheel spread following the alchemy of the medicine wheel. I'll be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck for the initial spread, and then I will clarify with the 1909 Tarot. And at the end of the reading, I will pull three main themes for the month. Okay, snakes, let's get started. So we always start in the center of the wheel. This is where our center power animal sits. For the earth count, it is humans, pure intellect and measure, the collective consciousness of all humans, and death and rebirth. For the great teachers, this is where feelings, confrontation, defeat, and patience sit. So we start here, snakes, with this butterfly energy. So right off the start for you snakes, and I will say, if I remember correctly, the for the readings I did for the middle of July, you snakes had the best reading of that time. It was a really great reading. So let's see where this one goes. And we start with this butterfly, which for me always, excuse me, signifies personal transformation. So I feel for a lot of you snakes that this month could be a huge time in personal transformation. But let's clarify this butterfly energy. So with the butterfly, awesome. We have this Six of Wands. I love it because, like I said, you're going through a personal transformation this month. And the Six of Wands is a card of victory. So it kind of already, it says that you've already won, which I think is just awesome. And the Six of Wands also tells you that it wants you to embrace your talents, gifts, skills, and abilities because nobody does anything quite like you do. Oh, what a great start. Okay. Next, we go to the east of the wheel. This is where our warrior animal sits. For the earth count, it is also the sun and the stars. And for the great teachers, this is where rage and raw power sit. So here we have firefly energy. So this firefly energy, so it's a very so it's like the spark of something. Okay, but it's a fleeting spark. So it's something that you have to grab onto right away. It's not something that you can ignore. Um, so this is really saying, um, that I feel like this month you could have a moment of inspiration, and or a quick awakening of something, and it's saying to really grab onto it, really harness um, your creative spirit this month, and really flame that fire. Let's clarify that firefly energy. Yes, with the firefly, we have the Empress. Um, and the Empress just says that you have everything that you need. You are supported. Um, so again, uh, really great. And it's also kind of saying it's interesting because fire is very masculine energy, but you have the Empress, which is a very feminine energy. So I feel like you snakes are very balanced, but I do feel actually that that inspiration and that strength for you this month is actually going to come from more of your feminine side. Next, we go to the west of the wheel. This is where our healer animal sits. In the earth count, this is Mother Earth and the planets. And for the great teachers, this is care and spirit. So we have this dolphin energy. And again, this dolphin is a card of blessing. Um, and it's saying to you, saying to me, don't underestimate your own power. It's telling me that you are actually very spiritually strong. right now. So don't underestimate your power. Let's clarify that dolphin energy. With the dolphin, we have the Five of Wands. Um, so I would say one kind of piece of warning is don't get caught up in the comparison game this month. Um, Again, that's going to just undervalue your power, right? So don't compare yourself to other people. Just do you. Just care for you. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody. Um, and I would say really rely on your intelligence this month, and especially what you know to be true and what you know to be true of yourself. Okay. Next we go to the south of the wheel. This is where our emotions sit. This is where our birth animals sit. So for all you snakes, this is where your snake would sit in the medicine wheel, is in the south. For the earth count, it is the plants and the spirit of all plants. And for the great teachers, this is where pain and death sit. And again, I like to remind people that death doesn't necessarily mean dying. It could just mean the end of something. So here we have this lizard energy. Mm. And this lizard energy, it's saying, I'm kind of getting that you could be a little bit overstimulated at the moment. And that's okay. Um, the suggestion I'm getting there is that if you are feeling a little bit overstimulated, try a creative project to diffuse some of that excess energy. But let's clarify this lizard. So with the lizard, we have the Nine of Wands. So it's a card saying, don't give up. So if you are overstimulated, like I said, find an outlet for it. Like I said, what's coming through is some sort of creative project. So find an outlet, but don't give up. Keep doing what you're doing. Hold your boundaries, um, and stand in your strength. Stand in your power. And allow yourself to dream. Is I know it's not this isn't the area of the dreams, but that's what's coming through to me right now is allow yourself to dream. And don't be afraid to stand up for and defend your dreams. Okay, next we are going to go to the north of the wheel. This is the area of our minds. It is where our recapitulation animal sits. In the earth count, it is the animals and the spirit of all animals. And for the great teachers, this is where the physical and fear sit. So here we have this buffalo energy. Um, so for me, the buffalo energy is a card of being very grounded and yet spiritually strong. Um, yeah, so practical yet spiritual. Like I feel like a lot of you snakes is again, your minds are in a very good place right now, and you're seeing obstacles as opportunities, which is exactly what they are, and it's a great mindset to have. With that buffalo, we have the chariot. So again, this is it's like you've found this mastery of self. And you know, like you've mastered your mind. You can you understand your thoughts, and you don't necessarily always go with the first thought that you have. You have that ability um to question things, right? And what I'm also feeling is that you've come to a place in your mind with you're okay with life's uncertainties. You're okay with not knowing every step of the road. I feel like I said, with that buffalo energy, that you are very grounded yet very spiritual at the same time. You're very grounded, but your trusting spirit is guiding you along the right path, and spirit is, and ooh, I'm getting chills. So that's great. Next, we go down to the southeast of the wheel. This is where our shadow animal sits. For the earth count, it is spirits, and the great teacher. And for the great teachers, it is sex and loneliness. So here we have this camel energy. And this camel energy says that you are, again, very resourceful at this time. You are confident in yourself. You are self-reliant. You have everything you need. You're so in balance right now. Um, it's strange, but the one thing that is coming up here is make sure this month, snakes, that you are drinking enough water. Don't let yourselves get dehydrated. I know that's a strange message to come through, but that's what's coming. Um, and you have this Six of Pentacles with this camel energy. So like I said, you have you have your resources and your inner resources as well as your outer resources. And the Six of Pentacles is a card of what goes around comes around. Um, so it can be a card of charity, um, but it's hmm, it but really what's coming through is, like I said, like you know, you've got this camel energy, and you've brought opposites into balance. And actually, I don't know if you can see on this Six of Pentacle, he's actually holding a scale in his head, a balanced scale in his hands there, right? So this Six of Pentacles just says that you do have everything that you need right now. Um, and that you know, it could be okay to give a little bit of that to a charity, or to help somebody out. You know, it's saying to kind of, it's it, so the Six of Pentacles is kind of my card of take a penny, leave a penny. Remember pennies? Right? So it's one of those things. It's a card of, you know, when somebody else is in need and we can help them, this card says to help them. And it works the other way too. It's a card of when we are in need, that other people will help us when we are in need. So that's what this is saying right now. It's just the take a penny, leave a penny. So, you know, if you're in a good place right now, help somebody else out a little bit. And you know, that's what's coming through there for. I hope that makes sense for people. I kind of felt like I just rambled there a little bit. Next, we go to the southwest of the wheel. This is where our dreamer animal sits. It is the sacred dreams of life and the kachinas in the earth count. And for the great teachers, this is where honesty and need sit. So here we have otter spirit. So again, first thing I say with the otter is have some fun, be playful, um, and love life. You know, again, it's like I know need sits down here in the Southwest, but it's like the feeling is that you're in need of nothing right now. You have everything you need. So it's saying like just enjoy it, just love life, have some fun, be playful, get out there and enjoy the world. With the otter, we have the moon. Um, so I think you're, and again, so the moon is actually a card of dreams. So I would also be paying attention to your dreams this month. You could be receiving messages um, in your dreams. So I would really pay attention and take note, especially if something um, really stands out for you. Don't ignore it. Really pay attention because there could be a beautiful message in your dreams this month. Okay, next we go up to the northwest of the wheel. This is where our death animal sits. And it for the earth count, it is the cycles of natural law and the Shinamiya. And for the great teachers, this is where testing and seeking sit. So here we have this fish energy. Um, the fish, la, 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 excuse me, sorry. The fish energy uh, says to me that at some point this month, even though all of these cards are wonderful, and they are all leading us in a good direction for this month, like everything is looking great. I do have a feeling at some point this month you may have a feeling of being lost in the current. Um, and again, I don't think that is the case. I don't think you are lost. It's just a feeling that you have. But this is saying that you are very adaptable, and that um, even though you feel like you are lost in the current, it's saying don't fight the current, just continue to go with it. You're not lost. It is leading you somewhere great. With the fish energy, yes, we have the Eight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is a very fast-moving energy, and this could be um, why it feels like you are lost in the current. It's just because everything is moving very, very fast at this time. But just go with it, snakes. Just go it. Allow the current. Don't fight it. Um, because this says you were going to travel the current well. And I would just say like set small goals for yourself this month. And that could keep you feeling more like you are in control of yourself rather than just rushing down the river, if that makes sense for you. Next, we go to the northeast of the wheel. This is where our past life animal sits in the earth count. It is moon movement and energy and pure science. And for the great teachers, this is where victory and love sit. So here we have this rabbit energy. Um, so I feel like your thoughts and your words are going to be of huge importance today, or sorry, this month, and that you're going to be an excellent problem solver. Um, Also, I would just say don't forget to be a good listener in the process um, of things this month. Because again, a lot of things are going to be moving very, very fast um, for you. Um, so, take notice of your thoughts and your words, but also pay attention to what you are allowing in to your like what you are hearing as well. And this could be the music that you're listening to. It could be, somebody who is always negative or has a lot of fear and is always voicing their fear. So just be very careful, I would say too, about what you are allowing into your ears. Um, Interesting. So with this rabbit, okay, we're gonna go with that. So with this rabbit energy, we have the High Priestess. And this is a card of trusting your inner knowing. It is also a card of your divine feminine. And you had that Empress as well, which also represents. So I do feel like a lot of your power this month is going to be coming from your divine feminine. And I know different people have different perspectives on the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I personally believe that we have a mixture. We all have divine feminine and masculine in us. And I think sometimes one is stronger than the other. So this is saying this month that your power this month is really going to come from that divine feminine. I absolutely love it. Great reading again, Snakes. You guys have just been on fire. I love it. Okay, so let's pull three main themes for the month from the Sacred Forest Oracles. Okay, so we have love, trust, and stability. Wow, I love it. I love it. And again, like I said, I do feel a lot of love in this reading for you, snakes, as well as trust. Like trusting yourself, which I think that you are. I don't think that that's a problem for you at all this month, other than that little fish energy there of, but again, just trust. If you feel lost up in the current, just trust that spirit is leading you in the right direction and it's leading you towards more love and stability. Absolutely love it. A great reading again for you, snakes. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. All that fun YouTube stuff. It really helps me out. And also leave a comment and let me know how you've been enjoying your readings so far. Again, that really helps me out. Yeah. All right. So thank you for watching. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you later. Bye for now.